what you don't do. You don't stop. You don't stop the stream. Now I got 0 viewers. But I was meaning to do this, so I'm gonna figure it out. This is why I don't do it live, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do window capture. No, display capture. Not that one. My bad. Okay, thanks for coming back. Yeah, I did not I hit the wrong button, obviously. So let's see. Fit the screen. How do you do this? Hit the wrong button. Fit the screen's supposed to work, right? Oh, I'm select the wrong thing. Okay. Display capture. It's difficult. Yeah. I was trying to do the window capture, but I got multiple windows, so it's kind of tricky to and this is, I don't need this anymore because this is for, I need this for playing the game. Okay. So there's an error here. I did some last second because this is actually an old project that I started, and I brought it over. It was actually in Godot 3.5, so I updated it to Godot 4 to test out the web development, or how the web exporter works. What is going on here? Deal card game. So card game. Deal card, card player, card, new card. Let's call it game card or something like that. Game card, card player. So anyway, I updated that, but then also it was a match game. It was originally a match game. I just made it to test how it worked on mobile phones in Godot 3.5. But I updated it to 4, and then I'm also making this blackjack game, which I just started coding out of thin air, and card player. Oops. Card player. I don't have a card player. I can just close this. Okay, so anyway, this is code that I just copied and pasted, or just actually I just threw it into the project, but it's messing up because it doesn't have this other concepts. But I need to know if this is even. See, what you don't want to do is, so I made match game extends card game. What you don't want to do, game match extends card game. Yeah, just throw some code in at the last second, right before you're ready to stop. Stop coding. So card game, it doesn't extend anything. Wait, these extend it. Okay, I could just get rid of this right now. I don't have a card player. I don't think I imported that class. So this doesn't work. But I'm not using this code anyway. But it's preventing the game from working. We got a game? We got a game. So it was just getting stuck at the title screen because there was an error for some code that wasn't being used. So anyway, gotta live life on the edge, man. There we go. And this is the title screen, and this is really just I'm reusing the shell. It's basically the shell of Cheddar Beach. I'm building a new game in it, so it has a lot of the same stuff, the same buttons. And so this is where I got so far. It doesn't even have a restart yet, but these are actually it's a matching game, and so the first version of this, it didn't actually shuffle because I was just testing to see if it worked. I didn't even get that far, and so we have. It's actually kind of hard. And so I was thinking of like I wanted to just see what's the maximum amount of cards I can get on the screen. You know, this is 5 by 5, but then that's an odd number, so you can't have matches. So it actually has to be 24. So I think I have to make different patterns. And okay, the only time I ever get it when they happen to be next to each other. And this is, I thought I shuffled it more, but I guess they still end up next to each other sometimes. And so it's a lot of the small stuff I'm thinking about now. Like, okay, I got it working, but I have to test whether it works on different phones really well. Live life on the edge. And so yeah, at this point, this looks good. It works. It works on my phone, but I have to see how it looks on an iPhone and an iPad. And then I have to get the different screens in. And so what I do want is some kind of progression where it starts off easier. So it's going to be like, you know, maybe it's just 4x4. I made games similar to this in the past. And it's one of those things where, you know, some games you make it and it's not that fun. Because you like know all the tricks to it. But with this, it's really just memory and randomization. And so it's still always fun for some reason. I guess that's why those like solitaire and the card games is still fun, even though you know exactly what's going to happen almost. But the randomization of like, are you going to find the right card? There's something clever about that. Clever, or it's just something that kind of goes into the human psyche. 6. Where's the 6 at? The 2. Oh, I saw a 2. 2 of hearts. That's a 2 of heart. 10 of diamonds. I'm just clicking it randomly. And it's also kind of, there's something beautiful about those kind of games where you don't have to even think. You just play it. And so I really am making this primarily for myself to well, a lot of games I make for myself, but this is just something I would want to play in the bank, because the problem of me writing or creating Cheddar Beach is that once I've enjoyed creating the process of making the story and putting it out to everybody, it becomes you know, there's no surprise left in the game. I know exactly what's gonna happen. You know, because I wrote the story and I went step by step and make it work. And so there's no surprise to it. And so I still want to have more to say about the characters. And I was gonna make a kind of a, you know, card games anyway. And so let me just make it Cheddar Beach themed and try to introduce, I guess, more of the idea of the world to people. And because it's really about the characters, and so part of it is trying to figure out how to make the characters a part of this as well. All right, I'm just jumping out. Add in some randomness. What is it? Add some randomness. Add a mode where wrong answers add cards back randomly. Ooh, that's a good idea. And so I think I just have to focus on getting it out. So it's going to start simple. And maybe it is just one mode where it doesn't even change. And then I'll add in some progression, and then maybe I'll get in some story as well. And that's just the memory game. And then there's going to be a blackjack game. So I have to find a way to, I want this game to be free, but I have to find a way to put in some microtransactions as well. So like either it's, you know, you're buying table skins or characters that you can play as. And yeah, this doesn't even have restart. And I do want to have some kind of story mode, and that's probably going to be one of the extra things. I'm basically acting, this thoughts, not requests. No, you know, that's a good idea. To have the cards come back. That's a good idea. And I thought about having a life bar and stuff. You know, I'm just trying to just add different layers to it to gamify it even more. I'm basically acting like I'm watching ChatGPT and giving prompts back. I got AI. Well, that's the world we're in. You know, you weren't able to talk back. You could talk back to Married with Children on TV back in the day, or you talk back, but they're not gonna say nothing back. So like, this is the world we're in. Interactive drama streaming. And so I'll basically end this here. But actually, I've been worried about even getting on here and talking about the game and not thinking I have anything to say. But yeah, I guess I can just do this. So anyway, I have to get out of here. I'm gonna be late for this damn game. All right, later, y'all. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Oh shit, man.